Here's where you should never use AI. In general, don't drink an AI. You need to go over safety, how to safely use a powerful thing, right? AI is a powerful piece of technology. You need to know the risks that you're taking when you use it so that you know where and where not to implement it into your business. AI is not some genie in the bottle that'll go pick up your dry cleaning. There's very specific things that different companies have created using LLMs that will allow you to do certain things that will help your business. Not all of them are good ideas. We focus on lead nurturing and lead conversion. Having like an AI agent that can respond to emails and texts and Facebook and take calls and make calls and schedule appointments, all of this stuff is extremely important. This is really where the AI shines, and there's not a whole lot of downside here. It's mostly upside, but the second you start using it to try to close estimates, you run into bad problems. Anytime that you're trying to have it negotiate or quote prices, it's going to overpromise or misrepresent deals. You don't want that to happen. It can just start blabbing on about discounts or warranties or policies that you don't have. Even if you've tested this a million times and it's never done that, and you've got it in the prompt and you have it referencing the right database and the database is clear and all of this stuff is right, it only takes one time for this to really become a big problem. Do we have this problem with people? Sure, people go out and make mistakes all the time. But with an AI, it makes it a little bit worse because you don't know when it's going to happen or why it happened. At least with a person, you can also like figure out why that happened. With an AI, you really have no idea why things go wrong when they go wrong. That's why you want to set it up so that it's doing tasks that you're okay if it makes a little mistake on. You wouldn't put your little cousin in charge of flying a plane if the kid doesn't know how to fly a plane perfectly. It hasn't been doing it his whole life. But you might put your little cousin in the mailroom. You might have him cleaning up your desktop. You might have him do all sorts of things. You want to save those really high value jobs for people that really know what they're doing. And I think that closing out estimates and negotiating is one of those places. And another place is going to be the scope of work. It's going to overpromise or misrepresent deals every once in a while. Now, there are companies, I said, that are doing this, right? I get it, but they're going to mess up every once in a while. And just because they're in business today doesn't mean they're going to be in business in a year. And so you want to make sure you just stay away from pricing, scope of work, and commitments. Like you'll see right here, in different parts of our system, the AI is on. During the annual nurturing, it's on. You want it to chit chat with people throughout the year, schedule appointments. New leads, it's on. You want it to schedule them and book them and all that stuff. When you're following up with people, you want the AI on. Callback request AI is off because somebody literally said, can I speak to a person? Can somebody call me back? When the appointment is scheduled, you got all sorts of automation. Not everything is AI. There's a lot of automation that has nothing to do with AI. So you got a lot of stuff going out here. And once the appointment is set, if somebody needs to cancel, great place to have AI on. When you have open estimates, turn the AI off. My humble opinion. A disposition funnel. If you are literally trying to close a deal, just a slight disposition, you could have the AI on here, but I think it runs very risky, so we always leave it off. After the job is done, you're more than welcome to turn the AI on here, like when you're asking for the review or the referral. We still keep it off right here, and we don't turn it back on until we get to the customer funnel. So again, you just need to know, like, what are the risks when we're using the AI? What's the upside? What's the downside? You don't want high risk, high reward. You want low risk, medium reward, or low risk, high reward. If that is not the recipe, don't do it. And that's it for right now. Later.